It's the dude who talks, and welcome. So for this video I get to review another release from the band Traps. If you don't know who Traps are, I reviewed Life vs Death, which was a split they did with RZA. And I've done a video on that if you wish to check it out, it's on my channel. Also on the Facebook they describe themselves as Lazy Math Rock. And also they have members of Ohms with them, so if you're familiar with this channel, you're probably very familiar with these guys. Well, I hope so, they're awesome. So after reviewing Life vs Death, I got sent The Fighter, which is an upcoming EP from these guys. And I was told that there was going to be like a few different genres that I haven't heard from them before. So with that, am I going to like it, or am I going to stab my ears out with a rusty knife? Let's find out. So when The Fighter was sent to me, I was told that it wasn't as heavy. And to be honest, that isn't a bad thing. Traps for me are definitely a band that can't be pigeonholed into one genre. Now, with some bands, when they attempt to do different things, it can be quite inconsistent, be quite messy. But if you can do it right, it can be quite unique sounding. And I like to think that Traps fall into the latter category of this. There wasn't much of the chaoticness that was in Life vs Death, which I liked. But from listening to this, it shows that Traps are capable of creating some really good songs. And also there was actually some heaviness to it as well, which I liked, obviously. So when I was sent it, it was a pre-mix, and so it hadn't been mixed properly at the time. So I won't be making any comments about how it was recorded or produced or whatever. Anywho, in a nutshell, it has 3 songs on it, and it's roughly 20 minutes long. So I think that's a good length anyway, so yeah. So the opening track is called Cowboy and starts off simply enough with a cool riff. And then it goes off in some interesting directions, like the couple of tempo changes where it speeds up a little bit, slows down completely, and then picks up again. And from this I was getting like post-hardcore vibes, post-rock, and also a bit of like stoner metal reminiscent of the Melvins, just from listening to that song. And the other 2 songs actually carry off in the same kind of tradition, in the way that it kind of subverts your expectations of what you're listening to. From listening to the EP, I really liked how the songs were structured. They didn't, to me, feel like filler songs just to make up an EP. They felt like they had some heart to them, which I really like. So, to make up your own mind and to paint a better picture, I'm going to play some stuff off the EP. So yeah. And the truth is that it's more so that hurts us both. While I hurt you the most, I'm not So, in a nutshell, The Fighter is an interesting mix of genres that are balanced well, and it finishes with a bang on the last track. So if you're a fan of bands like Biffy Clyro, At the Drive-In, Botch, Melvins, and some of the noisier parts of Mogwai, I think this band would really be right up your street, so check them out. So, those are my thoughts on the Fighter EP by the band Traps. I will be leaving a link to their YouTube channel and also to their Facebook page as well if you want to check them out, if you liked what you heard on the samples. So, all I've got left to say to you guys is I've been the dude who talks, and cheers. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Now, you haven't got rid of me just yet. I'm just going to introduce you that there's some more videos out there that I've made, and a couple of them will be floating around here, below my chin. So, make like Netflix and watch them.